Dear AI aspiring engineers, welcome to our channel Alex Tech Project. Today we try to see a one of an exercise in statistics, that is nothing but statistics exercise number 03. In the previous session we have seen how to frame the table and draw the graphs and the categorical variable. Today we try to see on the numerical variable. The numerical variable could be a discrete or a continuous. The table we try to see the frequency distribution table, and that graph we are going to see the histogram that is based on the bins and a distribution graph, and cumulative frequency table and cumulative frequency graph we try to see in the next video. Without further delay, now let us jump into the session. I am loading the Python modules pandas, tabulate, matplotlib and seaborn. From previous to here I added the seaborn. Seaborn is a package which is built on the top of the matplotlib. So all the things which are learned on the matplotlib are also good on the seaborn. I am reading the data set which is in the form of an CSV and printing the basic information. So which is nothing but the tips.csv. I have taken the Kaggle account. I have in the previous video also we have discussed, and I am printing the basic inspection about the data set. Number of observations or rows or sample, both will be the same, and the features, variables and columns, these are the synonyms, that will be the same. And the data types and data frame, that is nothing but the head will try to print the top 5 samples of a given data set. You can see the total bill as a float 64, tip is a float 64. So these are the numeric, and it's a float, it is a continuous variable. And you can see the sample data frame, total bill and tip. The total bill will be in dollars. Let us see it. Okay, so now in order to view, or in order to say in a tabular and a graphical methods in the numerical variables, the sample, how you can do. The first one is we try to see the maximum value of the given column, that is total bill I have taken here max, and total bill I have taken as a min. You can see the max and min, and we try to create the bin from the min value to the max. So min is 3.04. I am truncating into the 3 because we want to cover the thing, and maximum value is 50.81. so I am truncating to the next value, that is nothing but the 51 or 52. So here I am using the bins. I am creating with a for loop with a list comprehend. 3 is the minimum value, 55 is the maximum values. Like a step size is 5. I am printing these bins. So first step number 1, you must understand your min and max of the given column which belong to the numerical, and this could be discrete or continuous. Second one is bin, how you are dividing that min to max, how many step size you are taking. So 3 to 8 is one class interval, 8 to 13 is one class interval, 13 to 18. So like that I made it into the thing. So if you want to count the number of intervals, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, so it will be 9 to 10. So how many bins we try to, how many intervals we try to consider, that is we have a thumb rule. You can take it as in 5 to 10 or 12. So this is the range you can consider. Again this question is very specific to the use case depending upon the context. Based on the context and use case you can determine it. Yeah, and I have taken the equal interval. In some cases you can consider as an unequal intervals too. And I am creating the frequency table by using the pd.cut. You can see the bins, value count and sort index, and I am printing. So the 3 values included, 8 value is not included, this is excluded. Again in the second class interval it is included. Similarly if the 53, so whether this highest value is covered or not, we need to check the minimum value is covered or not. These are the 2 important things. Under the each interval how many values it has been there, this right things it is showing, this is excluded, these are the excluded, and the next column it will be included. So these are the things. So based on this one, we can see $13 to $18. This is the step sizes I am giving as a $5. So this they are coming as a most number of customers who is paying in this range 13 to 18. Okay, the same information in the tabular form, this nothing but as a frequency distribution table. Now let us draw by using histogram. In the histogram also I am taking the matplotlib, so you can see hist is the function, bins I have taken, color you can mention whatever the color, edge color is a black, so this we are separating, and we can say this is the class interval values, and this is the frequency, and the title is the histogram. So xticks I am printing the bins we have already calculated from the previous step. So you can see it out here. Yeah, based on this graph, again we can say from $13 to $18 the bill amount the customer is making this as a high, this bar is a very high, and the next one is 18 to 13, that is a lower, and 18 to 23, that is higher, both are equal. So this is the area, this is the most paying customers visiting to this one is 13 to $18 they are paying. So the items the consumed by the customer, so in the budget 13 to 18, if they make it and if they advertise this restaurant is budget friendly within 13 to 18, so they can attract the more customer based on the data I am speaking. And you can see it out here when some of the customers they are paying high. So you can see this graph, there are some values which is towards the right hand side that are nothing but the right skewed. We try to see in the next graph. So I am enabling the KDA, kernel density estimator function, which is nothing but the mid values of this bar which will try to draw and connect and make it as in one curve. This is nothing but the distribution. This is the distribution says that 13 to $18 is the peak. So these paying customers within the 13 to 18 they are visiting very high to this restaurant. So that is the essence. So this kernel density estimation is nothing but the distribution, and you can see this is the right skewed. Right skewed mean people now some more people are coming and paying very high apart from this one, so they are coming to here, but that 13 to 8 is the peak, and 18 to 23 will be the next other side of this peak. So this is the one, and you can see the right this is the right skewed. So like this, by using the histogram, by using the kernel density or a distribution, by seeing this frequency distribution table, what you want to conclude to the business world, or what you want to conclude to the stakeholders of the running the restaurant. So these are the observations, we can say it out here. These are the observations we can tell. The customers who are visiting to this restaurant, this particular restaurant's billing within 13 to $18 are the most high. So in this budget, if you can make any special items in order to attract the customer, so this will be very fine. And the second one, 13 to 23 is the budget. So even though they are extending to pay very high to this higher hand side, so and again we can say it's a right or positive skewed graph. You can see it out here. In order to attract the high end customer, there is a possibility and potential, but it will take a time. So that's what we can see, and what we can see from the existing customers, if you want to convert to the high billing pay, we try to prepare a very special dishes where they can also eat such a way that the billing amount can be paid high. So how to convert this 13 to 18 paying customers in order to 23 to 28, so he has to play some of the things which will work out for them, so then they can try it. Or if the restaurant proprietor, he wants to see, I want to increase within this budget, mean he has to identify what I can do a more special item in this budget in order to attract the customers. So these are the some of the strategies or plans he has to make it and publish whatever the marketing media will be there in order to get the extra customers or the sustaining the customers. So this is what I understood based on the kernel density, that is a distribution or an histogram, are based on the frequency table. This is my analysis. And similarly you can do, there is a tip, this is the column which is also a numeric and which is also a continuous. If you want to do the other exercise, you can do it on and you can draw it on. So if you like this video, for more interesting updates, please like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel, and we try to meet in the next video.